LA Coliseum is tonight for the All-Star race. Only 10 cars have registered, which is a shame. I really dig this track. I've never been on it. It looks like a bunch of fun to race, especially with a race that where points don't really matter. You can, just full send, make some contact. Just the epitome of short track racing right here. It's a quarter-mile track. This is crazy. And it's going to be a ton of fun. 10 guys. There's going to be a lot of contact. The two heats, LCQ, last chance qualifier, and the main. We'll probably just run one heat because there's only 10 cars registered. Here's Malcolm. Everybody running second gear looks like. He's a spinning tire off the corner in second gear. Malcolm gets here. Coming down the back stretch. We'll pull up the track map. There's not even a track map for the track. It's small enough. I don't think we might get lost. I might get lost over there on the track. He's going 1 and 2 now. This is the back stretch. We pull up the blimp. Nope. The other blimp. That blimp. Look at how small. So it's in the LA Coliseum. They played football here. They've done the Olympics here. They've done freaking monster trucks, dirt bikes here, going in and out of the stadium. I mean, it's nuts. This is pretty cool. So NASCAR got their hands in the Coliseum, and they made a racetrack with iRacing. I mean, it's awesome. I'm a bit disappointed there's not more drivers, but it's fine. Maybe we should make it a points cutoff race, and we'll see who wants to skip out on the Coliseum. It's all right. Shout out to Ryan Wint. Let me say Wint. Number 40 there in 6th qualifying spot for the microphone. The squeaky's gone. He got us a new mic. I hope I sound pretty good. It's pretty high grade. It's very expensive, and he covered all of it. So big shout out to him. And so we're done with the squeakiness. Hopefully it was the mic and nothing else crazy. But I'm excited for this race. As I mentioned earlier, heat. We won't run the second heat because there's only 10 cars. The first heat, they're basically going to set their starting position 1st through 6th. And then the last 4 positions will be settled in the LCQ, the last chance qualifier. And then we'll have the main as we pull up the race info would be a good idea. We'll have the main 30 laps, 10 drivers make the main. So everybody just make the main. We're really just sorting out starting position here with the heats. Qualifying will set your heat starting position. It's supposed to set what heat you're in and all that, but there's only 10 cars. So everybody will run the same heat if it's set that way, or might split the field. We'll find out. So as this gets going here, we're gonna start in the afternoon. The heat will go in, or the main will go into the night. So we'll see the lights come on. The sky will get dark pretty quick. Track super cold. It's 79 degrees. Surface temp 77 now, just dropped some degrees, and it's just gonna get colder. It's so cold on the asphalt. Ambient temperature 77. There's virtually no wind here, but it's gonna be super slick. We'll see how these guys are gonna attack. So this is coming to our first heat here. Oh man, I saw that. Yeah, he posted it in the Discord. He's just revving here. Yeah, good luck to them down in. I hope I'm saying that right. Good luck to Jerry and his daughter Scarlett. Coordinators there. Hopefully that new chassis is killer. And I'm glad Jerry got back on the road. They'll get there. There's a will, there's a way. Good. Thank goodness for family. But here we go, rolling. Pace car's off. They're going so slow, it's saying they're pretty crash. So we'll do a couple pace laps around the field here. Or around this quarter. It's a quarter-mile track. You can run this. We run in the Army. We run quarter-mile. I guess running track. I don't know what I'm saying. 4 times to make a mile. I mean, that's nuts. You can run this just for recreation or something like that. You go run quarter-mile. It's an oval, a really oblong shape. It's an awkward shape, but here we go. Is it going to come out of 4?
Green flag.
Green flag's out. Bigger takes it. Jason down is outside. And there's a spin. Ryan Witt Here it goes sideways. The 40 gets, I think got a little tap there. Caution laps don't count. Damage ain't gonna mean a thing. The track's so small. I mean, you can race without a front end. But yeah, I'm super happy for them. Good luck to them. So we'll see what happens here. Things are gonna be a little different. I'm just gonna streamline it because the track's so short. See what happened to Ryan Witt. I don't know if he had help by that's I think that's our race controller on the outside in the 76. I think Corey gave him a little tappy tap. Let's see. A little bit, yeah, a little. It's still hard to tell. No, he didn't. He's already loose. See, he just. I thought he got him, but he didn't. Okay. Damage not really a factor. Oh, caution laps do count. They don't count in the main. My mistake. Speaking of Ryan Witt, he's got one of our driver cams, as well as we're very full right at him. There's Ryan. Running some triples.
Green flag.
Right with him. That quick. Oh. What had he said? Yeah, it's a mess there. The track's so slick. Might end up going to the main there. It doesn't even show it for me. We got to back it up. See if we ride with Chris Robert. He has a wow, it's a pile up there. There goes Mark. Mark completely goosed it, and then these guys 3 wide in the corner. Caffrey just sent it in there. Bigger got dumped, I think. Let's back it up. It's a pile up in turn 1. There's Mark. He got mad. Cameron just sent it in there, took out Bigger, and everybody else piled in. This is our race controller usually, but I mean, I don't think we need one today. They're still pacing here. 3 wide here coming into turn 1. Cameron just sets it in there, hits the 19. Caffrey gets the 98, and everybody just piled into turn 1. Double file here. You see the front end. They do have a fast repair. I don't think they'll need to use it unless they really broke something. If they got they got hit wrong, like you get hit in the wheel, you break a toe link or a spindle or something like that, and the wheel's completely off the suspension piece and it's hanging there by the tether, which is a long bungee rope, so the wheels will go flying somewhere. Usually bounces off into the grandstand, which like we saw at Indy earlier this year. The tether broke off the Indy car and it flew off right in between the grandstands and landed on someone's car. Fortunate for him, but fortunate for everybody, they were okay. Nobody got hit by that tire. That's a heavy tire. You won't get hit by that. But going green here, single file. 77 starts it off. Green flag's out. Even hard to keep him. Cameron taking a peek. Following, once we get sorted here, we'll see who's really good at these short tracks. Drone cam. Side by side back there. 24. Day inside Redskin. Mark, Redskin falling back a bit. Bigger. Trying to make some moves. The inside line's going to be king. They're really, the track's so short. You can't make any ground on the outside. Day give a little tap there to Robert. See if Cameron, Cameron gets to Cameron's bumper, maybe give him a little tap on the inside. 5 to go. These laps are going to tick off pretty quick. Oh, spin back here, big mess. Looks like somebody got into, I think that's Striker in the dark car. And a couple guys piled into that. There's Striker, race controller, Corey. Budnot. I think that's how to pronounce his last name. Corey. It's just pushed in. Let's see what happened. Something happened with Striker. went spun themselves around. Day got a little piece of 40. A little aggressive there in the corner. Looks that angle. Tracker was just trying to get a good run off. Corey really against the wall. I mean, nobody's wrongdoing. He just got a tighter entry, shorter way around the track. Tracker's more up the track. He's trying to cut in, and he just got a little bit of tap. There they go. Corey trying to keep his foot in it, spinning around. A little bit of tap. No harm, no foul. So there they go to the back. Appreciate Sherry, as always. Appreciate you for joining us here in the NextGen series and sponsor the MyThreeSons sponsor. Let me know if the mic gets weird or anything. I don't expect any problems. I hope I sound better as well. The guys said when we tested it yesterday, they said it sounded a lot better. If I faked anything, I think I got the audio mixture pretty dialed in, but if anything's faint or too low, too loud, I appreciate it for letting me know. We can work on it. We're gonna get ready to go green. There goes the pace car.
Green.
Flagged out. Good jump by the 77. Cameron. There's a bump there. Bump by Hayden Malcolm. And there's another spin back there. These guys piling in. Still a green flag. They're still going. No caution. Off wide down the back stretch. Corey gets caught up. That's yellow. And Dave piling into that one. They almost got going there. And we saw that in the clash earlier this year with Christopher Bell, who was pretty much sideways like on backwards like that. Now that's Ryan's completely backwards. I don't know about that one, but no caution. And then they ended up 4 wide, and they just caught Corey and spun him around. Trying to make him turn in, and I mean it's just a little cluster. Yeah, bumper car. I mean it's an awesome. This is my deal is I would run this just to get some aggression out. It's been a long season. I'm sure a lot of guys are frustrated. I mean, run this, get some contact in, let some aggression out. I mean, maybe get that guy you don't like back. Hey, sorry, it's short track racing. I didn't mean to do it. I missed my braking marker kind of deal. But, you know, just let some steam loose. It's for fun. I'm sure these guys are having a lot of fun. But, yeah, hopefully the mouse isn't come back to this melee here. Just got tagged. There's Corey. He just used his fast repair coming out pit road, and this so pit road's in here. We don't see. Usually they have the pit box and stuff there. I guess they don't have it in the sim. The guys will see their crew though. I don't know if they have the full crew or the lollipop guy, which is the guy with the long stick that says stop and go at the end of it. We call him the lollipop guy. At least I do. I think it's something like that. So they'll see that guy or the full pit crew. I don't know. Yeah, full pit crew. But there's your pit road. Center. Cameron's still leaning. Cameron very aggressive. We saw on the start. We'll see how they go here. Little jump there, little push. Green flag's out. Good jump. 77 stacks them up and takes off. Ryan there on a charge there. It's real tight into Hayden Malcolm. 3 wide down the back stretch. They try to get 2 of them. He does. Everybody gets stacked up. They makes a clean pass on 2 guys. Caffrey, they get together. There's Ryan. 2 to go. Hayden, apologize. Hayden and Robert. And Day's move, that was amazing. Let's go back to Day. Who these guys started fighting it out. We'll ride along with Jason Day. Green flag here. Lots of contact. Ryan muscles his way around Malcolm. They get into 3 wide here. Day gets the very inner lane. Gets by both of them, and then repairs Malcolm. Hayden Malcolm got loose on the outside. As I mentioned earlier, the track is so cold. It's so cold, you can't really just floor it. You'll spin out. As Malcolm gave us a good idea there, so that'll be your final lap. Caffrey's going to be the winner, I believe. Oh, no, so I guess laps aren't counting under yellow. I was mistaken. I thought they were counting earlier. within. This might be our green white check. I'm not sure. I'm gonna say it's a green white check. Come around one more time. Or I think one more time. Where's that bloom camera? There you go. Look at that. How small it is. They look like toy cars on that racetrack. Like 144 scale. Those really small palm-sized cars. Pace car should dive in this time by now. So tiny. I like this shot too. This camera. Let me find it. This one right here. This is nice. This is a nice shot. I think after the main, there's fireworks from this camera view. I'm not sure. I was trying to watch some videos on YouTube before the races here. But, like some of the dirt tracks have fireworks, but I'm not too sure. But here we go, one more time. I think Ryan gets excited there. A little tap, stacks up the field behind him, and oh, he spun himself. White flag. Oh, Cameron gets loose at the corner. Cameron gets by. It's a melee back there. Looks like Cameron might be your winner. Let's just last his effort. Day gets into him, spins him out. Day's gonna be your winner. And then Corey and Mark Rich get off. He just completely took out Cameron. Cameron finishes in true car style back on the racetrack. Day completely full send in that corner. Look at this. Man, Caffrey had it there, and he just got loose in the corner. Oh man, I'm trying to watch the replay. Racing got me. There we go. Back up real quick. I'm stuck on who I'm stuck on because oh, Cameron got stuck inside. Stuck nose in there. Cameron got full send. Gets Cameron around, dodges him, and then goes by. Cameron is finishing backwards here on the racetrack. I think he finished ahead of the 19. That's wild. So we're gonna get ready for our Heat 2 or LCQ. Let me see. Yeah, this is our LCQ. So this is the final 6 starting spots. So the top 4 have solidified their position. So this is still a good chance. Not that it really matters. I think we saw back to front in those first 10 laps. Hayden Malcolm will lead them off here. Ryan on the outside and Roberge. Our second driver cam here. We'll ride with Roberge here on this first lap. We'll see if we make it around. Side by side here, coming down the backstretch. Pace car is going to dive in. Bumper cars all day. I really want to race here. I'm sure I'm going to get a shot at some point. 3 flags out here to the outside. Hard braking very early. Oh, look at Caffrey and his mirror. Just muscles Cameron out of the way. There's some payback right there. And they get together. Ryan bounces off the wall. Oh, and they just catch the 77. Roberge and Biggert into it. Caffrey gave a good hard hit on the outside wall. That car doesn't look that bad. Look at that. Let's see if his wheels completely straight. Body work doesn't matter as long as the wheel's straight. Oh, there goes Caffrey inside. He might have terminal damage. Look at this dive bomb move by the 77. We start green. Caffrey on the outside. They get checked up, and he just full sends on the inside apron there. Muscles Cameron out of the, absolutely doors him up the track. Wow. And he moves him out of the way. Give a little payback for the first heat. And then Ryan gets caught up on the wall there. Oh, there's some net coat. That's he just about missed it. There's a little bit of net coat there on the rear, right there. I don't think he hit him. Yeah, he never touched him. But maybe some karma at play also. Back it up and see what happened to Ryan. He just got shot out real wide, really over across the corner. Bounced off the retaining wall, back into Biggert, and they both get checked up here. Cameron really got away with that one. So we're pacing around here. I'm not sure why it's still... we didn't really complete a lap. I think SDK has bugged out. Let me restart it here. I'll restart it now.
Green flag.
Run here. I just noticed it's ticking. Green flag, single file. Cameron inside. Ryan went. Gets inside Hayden. Real side. A little tap there to the left rear. Hayden hangs onto it. Caffrey following the 20 by. Side by side. Inside line prevailing for the 2077 following suit. Bears right fighting side by side with Biggert. He should get him there. That inside line. Not. Oh, Ryan gets bounced off. Hayden right into Biggert's nose, and they completely pancaked it. That inside line should prevail, but Biggert was doing a good job hanging on onto it. Take another look at it here. Green flag racing. I think they just wrecked. The ticker SDK is absolutely bugging out at this racetrack. Here we go. There's Ryan Wint. No, that's not Ryan Wint. There's Ryan. He gets a little squirrely. I'm not sure if he bounced off Hayden or he got squirrely. I think he got a little bit of the left rear from the 83. See his nose pointing out. He's really getting after it. Yeah, the front of the car bounces off him. He gets the car loose. And he's trying to check up. And here's Nathan Biggert just on the outside fighting with the Bears. And now there's the 40 car right in front of him. He just nowhere to go for Nate. It's a fun track once they get going. We'll check it up here. Let me reset SDK while we're here. See if it stops bugging out.
Ready. Green flag.
We'll be right. 20 takes off. 77 a little bit behind. And caution's back out. It's just a ticker. We're still green flag. Good fight here. 77 gets to the inside of the 20. Another door. Cameron not giving up. He might hook them here down the front stretch. They get together. Biggert gets around both of them. There's gonna be a fight here after the race. Someone get to the infield and separate them. I gotta find a way to fix the ticker here. It's completely bugging out. SDK does not like this racetrack. I just realized. Little tap there by the 19. Caffrey relegates to the back. As caution comes out. Take a second here. Oh, I think I figured out my issue. I might have had it on replay by accident. SDK is absolutely bugging out here. It is not, well, at least I can control the camera, but it's not, the ticker is not working at all. We are 6 to go. Might reset here on the main green flag out. Caffrey already going to the attack on Ryan Wint, going to the inside. Ryan gives him the spot. Biggert here, Cameron following suit. Single file. They exit there going down into turn 1. Single far all the way. We'll see if Nate can get to the 20. Takes a peek there. 20 really doing a good job here, mastering the Coliseum. Biggert right on his heels though. There's a little tap. They're completely hitting the limiter. Biggert trying to muscle Cameron out of the way, getting real right out to his bumper, and Robert's just closing in on both of them. Top three are pulling away here from Caffrey. Ryan Went smacks the wall, and that's Hayden Malcolm, apologize, smacking the wall. And looks like, Robert's loose on the outside, smacks the wall. Cameron coming around down the back stretch. It's gonna be your winner in the LCQ. We'll see if all this race sets now. Oh man, it does not like. Oh. Sick here. We're gonna have I believe it's a 5-minute warm up here, and that'll give you time to see if I can sort this overlay. There you go. Stick with that. I have to restart the whole thing, no worries. See if we can find something real quick. Hey Cameron, this is Joseph in the booth. You got me? Hey man, that was exciting from our point of view. How was that on the racetrack? Man, that looked like a ton of fun there. What's the deal with the 77? You guys were really going at it, right? Nah, I think it's a good time there from both you guys. You think he's mad? It's gonna come back there on the main, I think, right? We saw that he really muscled you out of the way on the one of those starts there, and then the wreck kind of caught up to him.
How much fun I'm really having here.
Man, well, it's a ton of fun from our point of view, and I'm hopefully we can do this again. I'm trying to. I was hoping it'd be a bigger field and really see some action, but I mean the 10 cars really, you guys really put on a show, regardless. But we'll send you back down. I appreciate the little bit of chat there, and ready for some more excitement.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Cameron with a bit of insight. little fun times with Caffrey there. Striker, you got me?
I got you.
Hey, how's it's absolute mayhem there. I think once we go, if we can get a little bit of a green flag run, I mean, it's pretty exciting, right?
Yeah, all these guys are having fun. We're just blowing off some steam. It's been a blast, man. It's a great track to be at. It's a trial run for future runs here. So hopefully we get a nice little A-main here going on. Whoever wins it wins a trophy. So everybody's gonna be excited. There should be some fireworks here at the end.
So you're telling me there's a chance next season this could be a cutoff race, right?
It's very possible.
Really want to get some people mad. The whole thing of a cutoff. Oh man, but all right, we'll send you back down, ready for some more excitement. These drivers are having a blast there, and ready to see some more action.
You got it.
I mean, you can hear them. They're really slinging the car around. I mean, they're beating the wagon. Just another reason why this track's so much fun. Next time we come here, I hope more guys will join in. And like Striker said, it's a great way to release some stress. maybe give that guy that ran you up the racetrack a time or two and another thing or two here. But it's a fun time. The points don't matter. Nothing really matters. It's just for bragging rights. Trophy at the end there. We'll see who's going to grab it. Day, Corey on the outside. There's Mark 24 running the Jeff Gordon Pepsi scheme. 88 striker on the inside, second row. Cameron Dario. Got Nathan Biggert on the outside. Kershaw Bears, Michael Caffrey on the outside of him. Hayden Malcolm and Ryan Went will round out the tail end of the field here. Top 5 rows as the lights are off in the pace car. We're going to go green here for 30 laps. Main, it says 2, but it'll reset here. Already muscling each other down the front stretch. Top 3, and it's 3 wide there in the back. They're going in the corner. They sort it out. And Stryker gets the wall, gets spun around. There's the caution. Stryker backwards on the racetrack. Spins it back around. That's an interesting color. It's a little metallic. I think that gold could be a little brighter, or maybe the spec is. But man, they basically started beating, banging from the get-go. Day and Corey, here we go. Look at that. They're just going at it. These guys slinging. Cameron thought about a 3 wide, backed up a little bit, and then Stryker had a problem. He smacked the wall there, broke loose. And everybody else managing to avoid him. We'll ride along with Roberts on that one because he really had to get on the biter there. The intensity here is just nuts. It's like Martinsville on steroids. Look at that hard break, breaking loose. Hayden gives them some room, and there they go. So it's there's a lot of cordialness on the racetrack also. There's the 88. No worse for wear. Car looks pretty good. Maybe a little scuff here and there. But the back end really took the brunt of that hit. It doesn't look bad at all. You see the pace car dive in. Single file restart. There's Day coming off the flame cam here. Cameron sliding around the outside. There's the caution. Everybody getting around him. There they go. 20 really sent it in there. I was about to say he's sliding the corner, and it completely broke loose around him. He's going to have some work to do here. Really pushing hard. Let me get to the outside of Mark. Slung it in there and get the tail end around. Little glove catch to the left side of the car. No problem there. Caution laps don't count, so we're on lap 3 here. That's why the ticker's going nuts. If we had a caution sponsor, now's your time to shine. If anybody knows anybody, we'll take a caution sponsor. We'll take a green flag sponsor. We'll take any help ChopShop can get here to promote any kind of sponsorships or any products, any stuff like that, like the MyThreeSons sponsor for the NextGen Cup Series. Really appreciate Sherry. Check her out on Facebook and Instagram, MyThreeSons, at MyThreeSons. As lights are off in the pace car, working our way down the back stretch. Gears, so much power for such a little racetrack. Pace car is off. Day's gonna take the helm here. Green flag's out. The flagman's on a lifter, on a scissor lift. And there they go. I just noticed that he's literally on a scissor lift. Day gets a good jump out ahead. It's gonna be Mark and Biggert here. Cameron on the move here, side by side with Stryker, side by side in front of him. As there goes Mark Redskins off of second place down into the wall. See what happened with the 24. I think he got a little happy off the... Oh, maybe he had some help from the 19. Oh, little I think Biggert helped him around. I can't quite tell. Let's see. Looks like he was already getting loose. Maybe the 19 helped him around. That's a close one. see, it looks like Mark's already getting loose. I think Bigger helped him a little bit. I don't know if Mark was going to spin all the way, but it looked like he was already getting loose to me, and then Bigger just finished him off as the field goes by. Ball there. He's going to fall to the back. This might take a minute here, the way we're going. That's all right. Pace car is off. Once we get going, it's going to be good. We just got to get going here. 52 is going to lead them off. We're coming down the backstretch here. See the start to, there goes the pace car diving in. Hard left right here. 52
Green flag.
takes off there. 19 follows him. Caffrey back in third, a little loose for the 40. That's another yellow. Gets really free on the restart. Back it up here. It looked like he was about to catch it. See, the gears so short. The RPMs are really way up high still. He just loses it there on the start, and that's something we see at Atlanta a lot. That racetrack, new tires, old tires, worn warmed up. It doesn't matter what type of tire you have at the time. It's just so slick. The old Atlanta, kind of a little free there on the shift. New Atlanta, I don't like it. I don't like plate racing in general, but old Atlanta, I really love that racetrack. It really wears your tire. You really have to learn how to manage your tire. I think it was a great teacher at tire wear. If you could save some tire, you would start to pull on the entire field on whoever didn't save tire. And a lot of guys just kind of full send and burn their rubber off, and there's nothing left. The tires are so hot, the rubber's gone, cars pushing left and right. Old Atlanta's one of my favorite racetracks. Really like those kind of tricky tracks. That the deal is they teach you so much. That's how you learn. If you can learn at those tracks, the cookie cutter tracks will be a piece of cake. Dover, another one of my favorites. It's back, double file.
Ready, green flag.
Day just completely takes off. Robert's on the inside of the 19. We'll see how good Biggert here is on the outside. He was doing pretty good. Big stack up here. Caffrey gets a little loose there. Hayden gives him a little bump. Track way wide again. Smacks the wall. Going green flag. Day taking off side by side, still for second. Caffrey watching the action unfold. Here it looks like Biggert's going to prevail on the outside. I thought the inside was going to be a lot better. Biggert takes over second, but shoots way wide, misses the corner, opens the door for the 98. Still side by side here as the field gets strung out. Good battle back here as well. This is for fifth place. Looks like Corey's going to take it a little slip up there. Keeps the door open for the 88. Oh, and Roberts gets loose there, hangs on to it. Still green flag. Coming down the back stretch, 3 and 4 here. Huge lockup for Corey, 3 wide. Striker way upside. Corey gets splinter off Cameron's nose and cautions out. There's a lot going on. This is like a dirt race. I might need to take a vocal break. We'll see. I mean, that's what I said. If we can get going, the action is just non-stop. It just doesn't stop. The track's so short. But I think this started with Roberts breaking free, and then Corey got swung out wide. Oh, Cameron's real tight there, slid up into the 76. I think this Corey would be a lot lower on the racetrack, but this hole here that Roberts created really let Cameron into there, and then he just pushed here. Looks like Corey's also coming down a bit. Man, Roberts just missed that. He almost got hooked. They just kind of came together, it looks like. Take one more look at it here from Roberts' point of view. There's Cameron. There's Corey. Yeah, man, if they scrape the rear bumper, I don't know. Wow. Caution's out. There's Corey to the tail end with Ryan. We'll roll with Ryan here on the driver cam. on the restart.
Green flag.
Oh, he gets to Mark. There's a caution. I mean, everybody just full sent it in there. And Mark just not happy coming back, swiping the 40. I think Mark's had enough of being spun around. He was in second. Hayden spun up back there. There were 3 wide up here. Cameron on the inside. Bears completely stopped, trying to get out of everybody's way. There's Hayden gets caught on the outside. And then Retchin just not happy. I think he gave a shot to Ryan there. Ryan just real hot, could not get the car to turn. Corey straightens him out. Mark just a little door slam there. Lots of contact. Cars are not going to be clean after this race. We still got a ways to go. 20 laps to go. Trophy to the winner, and it looks like it's Dave Bigger than Caffrey, top 3 right now. We're riding with Malcolm, who got caught up 3 wide outside and came across Robert's nose, or Robert just came across the bumper, spun him out. Try looks like a single file this time. When not quite sure yet. Pace car lights are still off. They'll or still on. They'll turn off here as they cross the start finish line. Signaling 1 to go. There it goes. 1 to go. Lights are off, and they double file. There's your cue. The flag man in real life, he'll usually make hand gestures. I honestly don't know if that's more of a traditional thing or if the drivers can really see that. But he'll make hand gestures, 2 to go, 1 to go, like literally with his finger. I don't think the drivers can see that personally. But he'll do that in races also. Green flag out. Cameron almost gets the jump on the whole second row. Gives a shot to Caffrey. Moves him up the track. Caffrey hangs onto it side by side there for fourth, excuse me. Cameron and Robert Striker in the mix now, trying to capitalize on Robert's being on the outside. And there's a caution on the back. This looks like it's Ryan Witt there who went around. Cameron absolutely just piled into Michael Caffrey in the 77. Looked like he was going to take it 4 wide here, or 3 wide here. Caffrey just cut him off, and then Cameron comes back and bumps him, moves him up a bit, but Caffrey still comes away the winner of that one. I mean, look at this shot here. It's getting physical. Caffrey says no. Cuts him off. Cameron gives him a shot, moves him up the track, and still makes Caffrey still able to make a pass. And then Ryan back here, spun around, got a little excited on the throttle there. $18 laps to go. Anybody can still win it. Guys are spinning it on their own. Guys are getting spun out. It's no holds barred. Bare knuckles brawls. Elbows wide racing at the Coliseum. Let's take a real aerial look. This is the smallest racetrack I think NASCAR has raced in the modern era. So we'll take an aerial view here. Looks like Cameron getting stacked up there. Big checkup inside. 52 takes off, 19 outside, and we saw Bigger make a pass on Roberts on the outside. So we know he can do it. Cameron falls into 3rd. Day looking, Caffrey completely gets into Cameron, who spins Day, and it's a pileup in turn 3. Caffrey comes out the winner, and there's just a big a rivalry starting here between the 20 and the 77. And Robert's with a ton of damage. I hope he has his fast repair. The front right is destroyed. It's dragging on the splitter. Look at that. The wheel's broken off. The toe link, the spindle, something. It's just on the support brackets there. I mean, well, hopefully he's got his fast repair. There it goes. I haven't seen anyone come down. I was going to say, oh, he got caught. Laps under yellow don't count, so he won't go a lap down. We'll take a look at this melee here. Roberge definitely came out the loser on that one, as well as Day. I mean, Day had nothing to do with it. There's just a melee happening between the 20 and the 77. There you go. Here, the action's getting intense. 19 on the outside, and then Michael Caffrey just full send. Take a look here. Trying to get a good view. He completely turns in. Here's a good view. You see the lockup. So he did try to stop. To his credit, it looked like he locked up the fronts. See the front left there. It's gonna completely stop rotating. He's hard on the brakes. Just went there. He's locked up, and he just gets a little bit of Cameron, who pushes him into Jason Day, and they almost pirouette together. And Nathan Biggert was nowhere to go. Finishes off Jason Day. And everybody else just completely piling into the mess here. Cameron collects Roberge back there, who really is what damaged the right front of his car. We'll take a quick view at it. There it is. Green flag's out. There's Cameron there towards the back. See how aggressive Caffrey with the big issue on the outside. Checking up Mark Redskin. Biggert now in the lead. 88 really dives bomb in the corner there, trying to get to the 19 with 15 to go. Here comes Corey on the inside. Ryan Wink trying to get one over on Caffrey. And Cameron Dario trying to recover from the spin. Big lockup for Ryan. He's got to spin it around. Tries to hang on to it. You see him there with the sequential shifter spinning it back. About to jump on the big car. He got real excited there off of 4 again. On to it, or off of 2 it looked like. Followed it up here. Robert Church with the good luck boys on a racetrack. I mean, there's a lot of luck involved. I think on this one. I hope someone made friends. It's a big lockup here, shoots it wide, tries to get back on the gas, and really spins it around. And the problem with the lockup here, fronts get overheated, you're sliding the tires up the track, and they're real hot. And by the time you're coming off the corner like this, swinging wide right here, all the weight is pushing to the outside of the car. So you're trying to get back on it. The wheels crank to the left, and when you get on the gas, it's going to shift the weight around, and you're typically going to lose the car like this. He had a little bit of help, but he was spinning out off that corner, off of 4, and Malcolm with the good catch there, actually. Real good example of weight shift right there, and why I'm a big fan of the Xfinity cars is they teach you how to react to the weight shift. That car has unbelievable weight shift, as well as the Miata for road races, but the Xfinity car, a great car to learn on for ovals. It really teaches you the car management. Big fight here. 88 muscles his way into second, but completely bumps the 19 into the wall. Biggert loses a bunch of spots. It's now the 88-76 fighting for first. The spin out. Day gets spun out off of 4 into the barrel, the sand barrel, the water barrel there of the pit entry. Yeah, he was doing good. He's getting and he's done that a couple times here tonight. Just getting real excited there in the corners. These corners really, from what I'm gathering, I have not driven this track in any way, shape, or form with any car, but it looks like you got to really roll the car down. I think Day had some help on that one. I want to look at Stryker here and Biggert, because Stryker just completely shot Biggert up the racetrack. And it turned into a fight between him and, I mean, look at this right here. He muscled his way down into second. He completely moved Corey out of the way, gave a shot to Biggert. Biggert went straight into the outside wall. And then Day, I think Day had some help here with Cameron. There's a shot right there, a little tap. Cameron gave him a little tap around it, and that's where the car's more sensitive, especially on a flat racetrack. There's no aero downforce on a track like this, like New Hampshire, a little bit of Phoenix, has a little bit of banking, but New Hampshire, Worldwide Technology Raceway, flat tracks like that, There's absolutely no downforce help. The cars are so sensitive in the corners. The slightest of tap there. He just gave him a little tap, and around went Day. Bigger back to the front with the 88.
Green flag.
It's a complete restart as they did it. Complete a line 3 wide. Cameron sends it in into the 19. Big wreck. Pile up into turn number 1. 19 in it. They're going to go back to their spots if their cars are okay. They have not completed a lap still. Bigger just unfortunately lucky. It's getting nuts there with 12 laps left. Now, I mean, it's fun. If anything, it's a great stress reliever. The league bought this track for me, and I thank them. But I would have probably bought it at some point for a league race because it seems like a great stress reliever. It doesn't matter. There's no point. Nothing's on the line. It's stress reliever. There's the 3 wide. Just completely takes out almost the whole field. I have no idea where the click is for the wreck, so I gotta rewind it. We'll look at Cameron's point of view. He gets a great jump here. And he's super hot. Oh, looks like Striker has used his fast repair already, or he forgot to check it. He might just be getting some damage repaired, as the laps under caution don't count. He might be able to just get back out here. They're about to go to the green. Yep, you see him rolling along. Oh, he backed it up real quick. See, there's Mark. He's trying to do something here. Mark's gonna take a fast repair. I think there it goes. Body work pops into play. Striker there he goes. He's trying to get his pit stop. Pit stall. Cannot talk, man. There's so much stuff going on. To get his fast repair, these guys will not lose a lap, as the laps under green don't count. The laps under yellow don't count. Green flag here. Corey taking the helm. 3 wide there. Ryan sends it inside Dave, side by side with Malcolm. Corey's taking off. Ryan really figuring out the track. Pulls ahead into second. And down the front stretch. And oh man, Ryan, I think got giddy again. Bigger gets a huge shot on Roberts. There's Malcolm getting finished off. Back it up here. Man, Ryan's doing a great job. I think he just gets a little excited. He completely figures Hayden Malcolm here on the inside. Real tight, good arc. Oh, it's the same thing as before. He gets real wide. The wheels crack to the left, and the weight just shifts around on him. It spins the car around. And then Roberts, I think he got loose as well. Oh, there's another issue here. A whole separate wreck happened here. Cameron's way outside. I think Bigger's trying to give him some room because he's up there. Roberts pushing up the track. You see the nose completely pointed to the outside wall. Gets the 19. They get together. Roberts gets back and spun around. Striker with a big hit there. Well, not a big hit. It's a pretty good hit there on Mark. Okay, Cameron was on pit road. Ryan's currently on pit road. He's going to need a fast repair. I hope he has one. He's now rolling off pit road. Maybe just had some damage checked. 9 to go. He's making his way up there. Just gets really excited, I think, through the corners. As Corey's going to be the leader here on the restart. Single file restart day. Caffrey back there. Bigger. Hayden Malcolm. Green flags out. I don't even know. I lost count. I don't know. 76 leading the way. 52. Single file back here. Cameron trying to make his way back to the front. 19 trying to get around Caffrey. As they pile into turn 1. The big fight's back here. It's like Corey, big spin that back there. 88 gets spun around as we complete a lap or 2. Hayden Malcolm also with the problem. If you've been counting cautions, let me know. I have no idea how many cautions there are. See, I think Striker got a shot from Cameron. No, he got into mark there. A little bit. So Cameron definitely has help in here. Oh, he got jumbled up there with Hayden, who's spun out there going down the backstretch. Malcolm on pit road. I think not sure if he's calling it or it might just be getting some damage fixed while we're under yellow. We're about to go one to green. Chris Robert's one of your driver cams here, riding in 7th place as Ryan Went comes down pit road. There's Ryan just getting some tires. It looks like I want to take tires. I think the track is way too cold for some tires. Get a set of 4, put it in gear and go. Hayden Malcolm getting some damage repaired, I believe. I'm not sure. We'll see if he comes back out on track.
Okay, they called it off.
Looks like they're holding for the yellow. They might be waiting for Hayden, who's on pit road here. Don't let Corey win. Don't let race control win. They might. I don't know if they're waiting for Hayden to get his car fixed. They called off the restart here, doing another pace lap. We'll see what happens. Robert Church says don't let Corey win. Don't let race control win. I know we won't hear the end of it if Hayden wins.
Not going, called off.
Yeah, I think they're waiting for Hayden because they're adding pace laps here, just letting them get that required damage fixed. This is your all-star race. Winner to the trophy at the Coliseum. This looks like a fun racetrack. Caution, wrecking included. There should be one to green.
I don't think we're gonna go.
Yep, they're tacking on. There he goes. They're waiting for Hayden, tacking on extra pace laps to let the 83 get his stuff repaired and back on the racetrack. With 8 laps to go. It's going to fall to the tail end of the field here. And we will go green this time by, or next time by, excuse me. There we go. Pace lights are off on the pace car. So we go to Corey's view. There we go. A good view of the pace car. Jason Day on his inside. See how aggressive these guys have been. Aggressive from the drop of the green flag. Little bump action there from Cameron Dario to Richkin. Looks like they're still pacing around. Something else going on. Pace car's going to roll through. They're trying to figure stuff out, looks like. Pace car just made a pit stop. I think they're just trying to organize so they go back double file, as they were single file the last time by. So we're going to double up here. See if the pace car dives in. It should dive in this time. There it goes. Oh, Corey tried to go, and he got stuck on Jason Day, who now took the lead. Corey's going to give him a tap. Day swings wide. Corey trades him out. Caffrey turns Corey around, cautions out. Day is absolutely hung onto the car. I mean, the amount of car control that I just saw off the 52 is nuts. Wow. Corey, I mean, that whole start, that was wild. Day was sideways, backwards. I mean, his car was spinning for, half the racetrack. See what happened here. Oh, looks like Corey tried to turn in for the corner, but they're double file. Day gets the start off him, and then Corey comes around and gives him a shot. Day should have spun out right here. Corey gets straightened down. Caffrey spins out Corey, and then Day almost spun around off Big Ert's nose. It's just so much contact here. 7 to go. Sorry about that. Just nuts. Corey's back on pit road to get some damage repaired. The restarts are nuts. I'm going to need Somebody buy me some cough drops. I'm gonna need them after this race. Buy me some throw lozenges. I need to requisition the league for some cough drops, please. Yeah, I do. I like this view a lot. This flame. They call it the flame can. The guy who made this camera pack. This is a really nice view. I do dig it. As well as the blip view is another one of my favorites. There's Corey catching up. I think it's just because it's so small. You can really see everything. Corey's going to close up here. Tail end with Robert. Hayden Malcolm right in front of him. They're starting to double file. It's going to be green flag this time around because everybody slots into their position. LA, it's in Los Angeles. It's the Coliseum where they play football. They've done Olympics here. Now they've done racing. Great job on the 52. Good jump. See how aggressive Biggert is. He does a good job there on the outside. He's going to have to contend with Caffrey. And Dario here back with the 77. Big shot by Mark Sins. Cameron wide as they started to pull away. Ryan Wint starting to charge up through the field. There's Ryan here. Oh, Caffrey gets loose, keeps it straight. There's the focus here, 5 to go. I think Ryan just got tagged off, 3 wide behind him, cautions out. And look at the sheer amount of, I mean, it's just so much fun there. You can see his reaction there. These guys are going at it. 4 to go. Ryan went there. There's Dave, the leader. Ryan should be able to go back around him. There goes Ryan catching back up to the field. We'll see what happened with the number 40. When he spun around, there were 3 wide behind him. This is crazy. See, Caffrey got loose out here. He broke loose on his own. He managed to keep it straight. There's Ryan. Oh, they ended up 3 wide with Striker here. Caffrey bouncing off the wall. Striker gets a little bit of Ryan. And Caffrey on his inside. Sends up to the outside, and Hayden Malcolm gets a little bit of that as well. Yeah, Los Angeles is where the racetrack's at. They raced it earlier, or the first race is where this is technically the Clash. Is where NASCAR started the season. And I think it was cool, man. A lot of people don't like it, but I don't see why. Like, people clamor for, I want short tracks back. I want old school racing and all that stuff. I mean, this is what it is. It's short track with heat races, and then people don't go and they complain. Like, I don't understand. You can never, people complain and they're not happy. So that's why I don't like the NASCAR fan base that much. All they do is complain. I mean, we're lucky like that. Okay, another great jump. Cameron already on the move. Gets Nathan Biggert, and it's pile up on the outside. 3 to go. Caffrey sneaks by. Second for him with 3 laps. We'll see if we can finish this under green. Cameron, I think, has hit the most cars tonight. He's oh, I think Nate's broke back there. His car looked like it was on the splitter. Cameron really sent it in there. He cuts across Caffrey's nose, which is fine. He makes it, but it's real tight. Oh, he made contact. That might have been netcode. I don't know if he was gonna make contact anyway, but I mean, I don't know if I can't. Let's see. He's not making contact with Nate. Nate's already going around. Looks like netcode. He might have made contact anyway, but I mean, who's to know with netcode? And it just pushes everybody to the outside wall. Mark Hayden just dodged back there. Just a melee, absolute melee. Caffrey back up top. Jason Day has been getting the restarts of his life. We're gonna have 3 laps to go, I believe, here once the sticker resets. Get going here. Pace car is going to dive off this time. Everybody's telling everybody else to check up, close up. There we go, 3 to go. Pace car is in. Green flag. Dave fires off right off the corner. Caffrey side by side with Striker. Cameron checks up a bit there with Corey. Side by side now, Striker to almost to the inside of Jason Day. Really wants to get to the front. Caffrey sends it in there, gives a little tap to Striker, side by side, white flag. 88's in the inside of the 52. Clears the 52. We'll see if Jason Day can fire back here. He's going to full send, try and get to his bumper. Striker's going to shoot wide, coming to the flag. It's going to be the 88 taking the win. 52 in second, Caffrey in third. There's Ryan Witt in turn 3. And Corey gives a shot to Mark for good measure. What an absolute, a good finish there. The restart just caught up to Jason Day and Striker with the match. I thought he pushed too wide there, one of those corners. I think it was the last corner there. And I think Jason Day might have thought he was going to catch up to him. I mean, if he got his bumper, I would have taken the shot. Take a replay here. Striker gets to the inside, has a great corner there. He gets his nose to the inside of Jason Day's quarter panel, and it's so hard. He runs him up the track a little bit there. Side by side here, and he's hugging the wall, and that's where you get it there. You hug the wall, make the car rotate. Right here, he shoots a little bit of wide, and Day gets a shorter way around. Oh man, Mark just got Cameron back there. But Striker with some good masterful driving towards the end. He's gonna burn it down here with the rest of the ChopShop crew. Corey, the race controller. I mean, this was fun to me. On the flame cam. Oh, I didn't check to see if it was fireworks. It should be in the replay, right? We'll back it up here. I want to see, I mean, here's the start. Oh, Ryan he spun it. He spun there on off of 4. It's white flag right now. And he spun again there in 1. That was a good finish. Oh man, I think Mark got Cameron there. And Robert just clobbered him there coming to the line. And then Corey got Mark there down in 1 and 2. And everybody else there. And man, that's crazy. This was nuts. Let's talk to some drivers. I don't even know. I mean, I'm out of breath. We got gotta take a second here for for me and my throat's well-being, because it was nonstop there. Just the action on the racetrack. We'll take a start here with the third place finisher and kick off the interviews with the number 77 Green Machine third place finisher Michael Caffrey. You got me?
Yeah, I certainly do, Joe.
Hey man, that was an absolute melee. I mean, the definition of elbows wide there. How did you like the Coliseum?
The Coliseum's awesome. It's actually the first time I've put some rubber on that track, and I actually love it. I love that those short tracks and the close racing, bumper to bumper, and just giving a few elbows out, a few nudges here and there, using the panels for a bit of extra elbow room.
I mean, that's what I'm talking about. These cars have fenders, right? They got wheel wells. They got, they protect the important bits. Unlike an open wheel car, you can kind of lean on someone and push them up the track a little bit, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it was great. I had a few duels with a lot of people. It was awesome. It's great to get a little. Hey, it's not a points race, but I got on the board, so that's all right.
I mean, so the kicker is here. It's a great stress reliever, in my opinion. I would have loved to have run this race. I've been wanting to try this track out. I've still not been on it. This is my first time loading into this track. I've not seen it till now, but it looked like a blast there, especially with you and Cameron seem to have been like magnets. You guys pretty much went at it from the start of the first heat.
Yeah, me and Cam had a few good runs in the heats. It was awesome. Yeah, had a great time. Yeah, and even in the doing the warm ups. Yeah, so I knew it was going to be on. So it was great, and I love that close racing and the elbows out and the fenders rubbing fenders with each other. It was awesome, and and you get turned around now and then. Everyone sort of got a little bit of it, but no one means to like spin you around. If you sort of lose the tires coming out of the corner, you got someone right behind you, you're going to get a bump.
Yeah, it's just so tight. You're on the gas, and then immediately, like, I don't even know if you guys went flat out. Did you get to the floorboard with the pedal at any point?
Oh, yeah, I was at a floorboard quite often.
We're just full send the whole way.
Yeah, usually in second, but yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, I guess it's running that strategy of knowing if you are going to get that tap from behind, if you are exiting, and how you enter that corner. If you push it straight through to right to the outside, so you don't get that extra tap, or you sit on the wall if you do.
Definitely a blast for us here watching, and me in the booth here covering the race. It was a ton of fun. So this is a thumbs up for you.
Oh yeah, I reckon it should be on the full card for the next season because it's great. Yeah, I think it's an awesome track. It'd be awesome. It'd be amazing with a bunch more cars on there as well.
I mean, that's what I told Striker is let's make it a cutoff race there next season.
Yeah, and those heats were really good as well. Kept it pretty short, and I guess and shorten some of those times down. But you probably I don't know if you could do that in the main race because if people get damaged, they want to get that sort of stuff fixed.
Absolutely. I think we saw that with Malcolm there sitting on pit road. They just extended the caution laps was happening, right?
Yeah, mate, it was mayhem, but it was awesome.
Awesome. Well, glad to see you pull off a top 3 here at the Coliseum, an absolute dog fest. Give us some shout outs here.
First up, MyThreeSons, for the sponsorship track racer. Joe, yourself, you do an amazing job up there in the broadcast booth. I watch all the replays all the time. And Striker and John and the rest of the admins for all the work they do behind the scenes to put these races together. And everyone else in the race, everyone, we're all in there having a go. And everyone that pretty much turned up was great. Hey, thanks a lot, Joe. Much appreciated.
Thank you for the kind words. We'll need to ask because next week we go back to actual points racing, and I forget to ask, but we're done with the Coliseum, but we're not done with short track racing. We're going to Bristol next week. A little bit bigger. It's a half-mile track. How do you fare at Bristol? What do you think about that racetrack?
I love Bristol, but I know there's a few strong contenders in there. I know Cam's really good there, and same with Striker and John. I'm not too sure. And Nate's always, he's always a solid performer. But, we'll just see how we go. Those guys are always good there. I'll give it all I got. But, short tracks are I just love them. Hey, thanks a lot, Joe. Much appreciated.
Awesome. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, take care. Speak soon.
Michael Cap in the Green Machine. We'll talk to Jason Day here, who almost had it. I mean, he got the perfect restarts just up until the end there. Day, you got me?
Yeah, I got you.
I mean, what a complete slugfest here. It's just for bragging rights and that trophy at the end. I just missed out on it, but how was the Coliseum there? I've never been on it. I think a lot of us haven't. It looks like a ton of fun to me.
I had a lot of fun. It's a little different with the type of fun mentality we had tonight. We knew kind of guys were going to beat and bang and turn each other and spin each other out without, there was nobody mad, nobody was upset, everybody's just laughing and having a good time. So being in the lead, you're kind of the guy that's scared because you're worried that you're going to get spun to finish the race. And I know Striker probably wouldn't have spun me, but I overdrove that last corner and he got underneath me and I was like, I messed it up on my own, just my own thinking about what happened on all the other restarts. So it was a lot of fun though. I had a blast.
And that's what it's about there. It's kind of like I've been lobbying for a figure eight with the league for the longest time, and I think this is pretty close here. I wish a lot of the other guys could have joined in, and I mean, just have a slugfest, really. A demo derby in a circle is what I guess you can call it there. We're racing, but we're really beating on guys like we really haven't before. But you mentioned that overdrive in that corner. He just got to your left rear. I mean, the slightest of inch there. He got his nose in there. I think if you caught up, I was gonna figure you'd give him a shot, push him up the track. Will you give him a little bump there if you had a chance?
No, I'm not that guy. I wouldn't have got him. Like even in the heat race, I got into Cam and I didn't mean to. I just meant to give him a little push to get him ahead, and I didn't mean to spin him. But no, I would definitely wouldn't hit Striker. I think if we had one more lap, I was underneath him again coming to the start finish line, so I would have had him on the next corner. But it is what it is. It's a lot of fun. Like I love short track racing. I mean, I wouldn't want, like I said to Striker earlier, I said I wouldn't want my normal short track league to be like this and have a caution every 2 laps. It's but there is a lot of fun to be had at short track racing. A little bit of door banging, but a lot of give and take and making that move when you can. And you don't have a giant wide track like you do in the NASCAR tracks to be able to make those passes. You gotta be calculated to make them at these short tracks. So it was fun moving back from the back. I think I went from the back to the front. I think 3 or 4 times in that 30 laps. So it was a lot of fun.
Absolutely showed the prowess there in the short track skill. Uh, uh, Coming from the back, I mean, I think you got spun off the lead a time or two as well. I know Cameron had a hand in there with the chain reaction, a little bit of lockup involved, but definitely showing a lot of skill there at the short tracks. This track is very unique, a real oblong shape with the corners. What were the challenges there? It looked, I mean, the track's absolutely frozen cold. It looked super slippery. What were some adversity you faced here, aside from the drivers?
Well, the biggest thing is this: you shouldn't be watching your mirror, but you are because you know somebody's going to overdrive the corner. So you try to protect your line, but if you run too shallow, you're going to get hit. If you go too high, the guy's going to get underneath you, and there's really not much room for too wide. You can race too wide for a few laps, but you need all of that corner to get that acceleration off. So yeah, there's a bit of a challenge. The weird shape is because the straightaways they're not straight, but they're not curved at the same time. It's kind of a weird feeling. I don't know how to compare it to any other track on the system at all. There's nothing people say it's like Martinsville, but it's nothing like Martinsville. It's a whole its own beast. It's a fabulous track to run, and other cars, late models are a lot of fun here. Legend cars, stuff like that, they're a lot of fun for good racing.
Hopefully, we can maybe lobby for some late models here soon. But a short track competitor or someone who's very well versed in short tracks, we're not done with short racing. We have Bristol next week, a little bit bigger than this track. So you're very excited, it sounds like, to head to Bristol. What are your thoughts for next week?
Well, being a short track guy, Bristol's not one of my favorites. It it used to be years ago when the track used to run the way it did when it was asphalt. It's high line dominated now with these next gen cars, and I want to be able to be on the bottom and do the bump and runs like the old school guys. But yeah, I do like Bristol. I got lucky and I won. I think I won at Bristol last year in the next gen series last season. But I don't. I doubt I'll win. Luckily I got my race win last week at Kansas, so I'm a little the pressure's kind of off to get the win, but I think I could have a better run now that I don't have the pressure to make that playoff spot. But yeah, it'll be a race of attrition a bit, and just managing tires and hopefully be there at the end.
We're definitely excited to get back to some points racing here. The weight definitely off your shoulders with that win, with the playoffs so close, just a couple left, and then Talladega really a free for all, I think, for last ditch effort for some of those guys on the bubble and just out of the bubble. But very excited to see the action next week at Bristol. Give us some shout outs here for the Coliseum.
Absolutely. Thanks to you, Joseph, for putting on the broadcast and doing a great job. I'm putting up with this tonight. I don't imagine how you talked through all those cautions and all the extended cautions just to get guys back on the track. So appreciate that. Appreciate everybody at ChopShop. This is a wonderful league. I know they're recruiting right now. It's bittersweet when you recruit for a bunch of guys because then you get a few that you don't want, and a few you do want. So you have to weed that kind of stuff out. So hopefully it all goes successful. I wish I could race every night with these guys because I absolutely have a blast with this whole group. So laid back, but yet super competitive. So yeah, big shout outs to everybody at Chop Shop. Thanks for putting on the All Star race and all my guys at Five Kings Motorsports and our sponsors, Elite Performance Industries, The Butt Kicker, True Sim Productions, Savage Edge Apparel, BAM Racing Videos, USA Firearms, and thanks for anybody to come to watch.
Awesome. Appreciate the kind words. One final question here. So thumbs up, thumbs down for the Coliseum.
Oh, if it's as fun as we had tonight and everybody was laughing and having a good time, a definite thumbs up. I don't think for a points race, regular league night, I don't know if it's the best place, but for something like this and for a little commodity between all the drivers and just having a good time, this was a blast. I absolutely had a blast.
Kind of
Oh, and congrats to Striker for on the win too.
there you go. Kind of a team building event, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
All right, we'll see you next week at Bristol. Congrats on second place.
Thank you, sir.
There's the 52 there. A little bit of thoughts here on the Coliseum. Big fan of some stress relief. Maybe not so much on points racing. I still say make it a cutoff race there. So the 88 is going to be your winner for tonight at the Coliseum with the last a couple laps to go. Lap pass. We're making this points race next year, right?
It's in the playoffs.
It's in the play. It's going to be the cutoff for the
It's in the cutoff. Final round in the playoffs.
John, John's going to shut that down so fast.
He's probably typing in the chat right now, shutting it down.
No go. Tell me about the Coliseum. I mean, it was back, forth, front, sideways, pit road. I mean, you guys could have went to the grandstand, got a hot dog. I mean, it was everything under the sun, right?
It was super fun. Super fun. Everybody seemed to have a good time. It's a little out of the norm. We the whole time that we're always racing, we're always real super cautious about beating and banging on each other. I mean, we're still racing hard, but you don't want to get into somebody and ruin their points race. But that's what made this place fun today. Everybody was using the bumper. You could come back from the back to the front, to the front to the back, multiple times. It was just a blast. It really was. It really was fun the entire time.
I'm losing my voice. You gotta give me a second. I've requisitioned the league for some cough drops.
There we go.
I get
we'll get you some.
It was nonstop from the heat to right now. We're still going.
So the funny thing is, most of the guys were clamoring for more laps when the race started, but at the end, they were just, we were trying to get it over at that end. So we tried to make it as short and fun as we could, make sure that we kept the energy up and everybody was happy. If we would have probably gone another 20 or 30 laps like that, we'd probably be slitting each other's throat at the end of the race. So it was perfect. It was a short little race. It was a Coliseum. It's a sight to see. It's awesome to race there. I'm glad that everybody showed up and had a good time. And, we lucked out there at the end where Jason made a mistake and we were able to slide underneath him, just be at the right place at the right time and, get a W. This one's one I'm going to be proud of because not everybody can say that they won the LA Coliseum.
There you go. Put it on the winner's board. A big W for the 88 at the LA Coliseum.
They're super hard to come by. And then, I don't think I'll ever come here and have any success. So even if you fall and land on your feet like I did today and just catch a lucky break, I'll take it.
Sometimes it just falls right, and that's okay. A little luck never hurts in racing, and it's very, very much welcomed, I think. Tell me about a little bit of adversity you had at this racetrack. It looks super slick. I mean, the track's so cold. Guys are all around you. How do you? I know it's kind of you guys go in and we're just having a good time, but I mean, we're still drivers, right? We still kind of take it a little bit serious.
Yeah, I mean, most of the guys took it serious, but at the same time, obviously the thought process was let's just try to have fun. Initially, everybody was trying to run the bottom. Throughout the race, the top side actually came in a little bit. You could go side by side when we had those 1 or 2, 3 lap runs. The hardest part was just not spinning out of the corner because you're so hard onto the brakes. You're trail braking the entire time that you're coming through the corner, and then you're immediately back on the throttle. If you roll into the throttle, somebody's going to hit you from behind. So you have to just slam on the gas for the most part, and the car would just snap loose. So that's probably the toughest part. That was the hardest adversity. And then try not to get in your braking zones. Obviously, when somebody brakes, if they brake 2-3 feet closer or shorter than you do, you're going to hit the guy, and you're probably going to just shoot him into the wall. So, just patience, trying to get down to the bottom, and then obviously not spin, and then be at the right place at the right time at the end. And, sometimes it works out, and it did today.
I mean, it was a ton of fun for me, even with the amount of cautions. I mean, I think I just like this kind of track, the short racing track. So I'm excited for Bristol next week. we're still gonna go short track racing. So hopefully the guys don't get too crazy next week. What are your thoughts for Bristol?
You're going to see some of the same guys up front. We got a good core group of guys that are really fast at the short tracks. Jason Day, Nate Biggert, Cam, even Ryan had a great job today. He didn't want to show up earlier in the race, and he was running up front the majority of the race. So we were super proud of him today. It's not easy just jumping in here and trying to stay off of everybody. So congrats to Ryan. But as far as Bristol goes, it's going to be a great race. It's going to be far cleaner than it was here. Two wide racing. Tire wear is going to come in. It's going to be a factor, and I believe we're running at night. So who doesn't like a Friday night race at Bristol at night? So it's going to be awesome. Make sure you guys come and check it out.
I mean, some good old-fashioned short track racing, again, really, at night. So that's what everybody likes, and that's what we're putting on. So absolutely check it out next week here on Shop TV. Striker, your winner here at the LA Coliseum. Give us some shout-outs.
Well, LA Coliseum, baby. All-star victory. So I just want to thank everybody that showed up. It was fun. Man, we need more guys to show up for these type of events. I know there was not a lot of guys had this track, so a lot of people were off. Some people were working. But for who showed up, it was an awesome blast. So I want to thank everybody that showed up. First and foremost, we want to thank ChopShop TV. Make sure that you guys subscribe. Continue to interact with us. We want to grow this brand. Share us as much as you possibly can. Any support, any type of help would be awesome. All of our league sponsors, especially our main sponsor, MyThreeSons. I know she's out there watching, rooting us on. We love you, and we thank you very much for everything. C2 Gaming, Track Racer, Baller Status Boys, B&B Music, Admin Box, all of these guys, they're the reason we're here, having fun, doing kid things, enjoying racing while home. So we appreciate everybody, all the Chop Shop boys, all the admin guys, and everybody that was out there watching us, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. If any friends or family out there root me on, I appreciate it. We won at the LA Coliseum. I'm excited.
There you go. Lots of hype from the 88. So big thumbs up for you, right?
Yeah, this one's gonna be high on the mantle, even though I probably didn't deserve it. I'm gonna hold this one high.
There you go.
I'll be proud of this one.
Absolutely. Excited to see the action continue next week. Don't miss it at Bristol. Appreciate it, Striker, and we'll catch you next time.
Later, guys. Appreciate it.
88, your winner here tonight at the All-Star race at the Coliseum. I mean, I thought it was a blast. There was a lot of yellows, which was expected, but I mean, there was a lot of drama too, and I think that's awesome. Drama makes good TV, as long as it's good drama. There's good drama and bad drama, and there was a lot of, as we saw Ryan there in the driver cam, a lot of good times in the Discord. They were all hanging out together. So I can't imagine any kind of ill will or anything. But, I mean, it was great. It was great. I absolutely agree, Mark. This was awesome to watch. I really wish more guys came in. We could have got the heats in. This was super quick. But it was right amount, too. Everybody lobby the league for a figure 8 race. I will absolutely cover that. That'd be fun to watch also. Guys that'd be nuts. I would absolutely call that. Lobby for a figure 8. I want to call that. In whatever. I mean, we can do it in IndyCars. I don't care. Turn damage off and keep going. Or you can turn damage on and put, like, infinite fast repairs and just have parts all over the place. That'd be nuts. But I'm absolutely gone. My throat's gone away. I hope I sound better with this mic. Ryan really spent a good chunk of change on it and sent it to me. And I think, from what I heard, it sounds really good. I hope it sounds good. This is a quick test for it. I think it went well. I didn't hear any complaints about squeaking. I think we've got rid of the mouse. We caught the mouse. I don't believe in killing anything, or I try not to. So we caught the mouse and let it go outside in the woods or something like that. But that's it for ChopShop TV. Catch us next week. It's Bristol at night. It's going to be great. This weekend, this Sunday, it's going to be Gen 4s. I didn't even see the schedule before we go. Gen 4s at well, we're well into the playoffs, I think, for Gen 4s. Yeah, we're at Talladega next week. We just finished Kansas. Talladega, second race in round 1, so that first cutoff's coming really soon. Talladega and then Charlotte after that. So Talladega can get us a new winner or a winner that's a win that's much needed for those guys that are out of the cutoff bracket there. So Dega, a good equalizer. We'll see who can take it this weekend. Talladega race 2, round 1, 75 laps. Don't miss it. 6:30 Eastern time. 7:30 Eastern time is when the race will start here on Chop TV. And then we got trucks or dirt on Monday with Jason at Signature Esports. Trucks on Tuesday. Oh, trucks just finished actually. Colby was your winner this past week. So we're gonna pick that back up here in I think in a couple months. I might carry over to next year. I'm not too sure. But lots of championships going on. So don't miss dirt on Monday, and then we're back at it here on Fridays for Bristol Racing, back points racing. We'll see all the guys back here, the full field. It's going to be crazy. I love me some Bristol. There's bound to be some contact there. It's Bristol. But that's it for me. I appreciate everybody joining ChopShop TV tonight here at the LA Coliseum. I had a blast. I hope you had a blast. Share it with friends and family. Appreciate everybody watching, everybody who's going to watch. Hit the thumbs up for me and share the stream. It really supports Chop TV and grows the league, and we get some more drivers out, and we just put on some more fun. That's all it is. Put on some more action on the racetrack. But I will catch you guys this Sunday for the Gen 4 at Dega. Don't miss it.